Winter is coming.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the 3D Printing Store's YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about how you can optimize your 3D printer setup to survive those harsh, cold winter nights. Isn't that right, Friki? Winter can absolutely ruin your 3D prints. We're talking layer separation, warped corners, brittle filaments, and clogged nozzles. Suddenly, your printer that worked a month ago is acting all weird and broken. Luckily, there's good news. Most winter printing problems are not just caused by your slicer settings. If you would like to know more about slicer settings during winter, check out last week's episodes where I go in depth on the changes you can make to prevent any issues during winter. One of the biggest factors is your environment. So, in this video, I'll show you the biggest improvements that you can make to your 3D printing setup without having to touch your slicer profile. These upgrades are simple, affordable, and they can improve your print quality.
The single biggest winter upgrade: an enclosure. Cold air causes rapid temperature changes around your prints, especially during long jobs. That leads to warping, cracking, weak layer adhesion, failed first layers. An enclosure traps warm air around the printer and keeps temperatures stable. And no, you don't need an expensive setup. You can use a dedicated printer enclosure, a cabinet conversion, DIY foam board builds, even a temporary cardboard enclosure in some cases. This is especially important for materials like ABS, ASA, nylon, as well as PETG. PLA is slightly more forgiving, but even PLA prints way cleaner in a stable environment, especially during winter. Another important thing is keeping your filaments dry. Winter air can actually make filament problems worse indoors. Because heaters reduce humidity unevenly, filaments absorbs moisture and becomes brittle. Signs of wet filaments include, popping sounds, stringing, and rough surfaces, and warping, crackling, weak layer adhesion, as well as failed first layers. An enclosure traps warm air around the printer and keeps temperatures stable. And no, you do not need an expensive setup. Now I hear you ask me, what's the fix for this? Store filament properly. Here are the easiest improvements: airtight storage containers, vacuum bags, silica gel packs, dry boxes, filament dryers. If you print a lot of PETG, TPU, nylon, or ABS, a filament dryer is honestly one of the best winter upgrades you can make. Even PLA benefits from dry storage during colder months.
If your printer lives in a garage, shed, cold office, your room temperature matters quite a bit. When a room is freezing, beds struggle to, stay hot, parts cool too quickly, layer bonding weakens, and prints warp way easier. You don't need tropical temperatures, but keeping the room reasonably warm can make a huge difference.
Even raising the room temperature by a few degrees can improve first layer consistency, adhesion, surface finish, overall reliability. Just make sure airflow isn't blowing directly onto the printer. The heater is safely positioned. Most importantly, you avoid fire hazards.
Now Friki will talk about eliminating drafts. Tiny cool drafts can destroy a print, especially large prints. Sudden burst of cold air can cool one side faster than the other, causing corner lifting, splitting, as well as layer inconsistencies. The common causes of this is open windows, air conditioners, fans, as well as any open doors in the vicinity.
Try moving your printer away from windows, away from doors, away from direct airflow. Even simple changes in placement can improve print consistency dramatically.
A few things to remember: check your belts, your rollers, and lubrication. Cold temperatures can also affect your machine mechanically. Lubricants thickens, belts contract slightly, as well as motion systems become less smooth. This can lead to ringing, layer shifts, noisy movements, as well as inconsistent surfaces. Winter is a great time to do maintenance. You can clean rails, re-lubricate moving parts, check your belt tension, as well as inspect wheels and bearings. A well-maintained printer handles winter much better. Another important thing is letting your printer warm up. One mistake a lot of people make during winter is starting prints immediately after turning the printer on. Give your machine a few minutes to stabilize first.
That includes bed temperature, hot end temperature, internal electronics, frame expansion. A printer that is fully warmed up produces more consistent results, especially during long prints.
So, if your print started failing during winter, don't immediately blame your slicer. Your environment might just be the real problem. Here's a quick recap: use an enclosure, keep your filament dry, warm the room, eliminate drafts, maintain your printer, as well as give it enough time to heat up. These changes can massively improve your print quality without needing to change any slicer settings. These are just a few things you can do to improve your printing during winter. But that's me for now. I will see you on the next one. Tell them goodbye, Friki. Don't forget to like, to comment, tell us any ideas you guys have to improve your prints in winter, any new ideas or subjects you'd like us to get into, or you can just tell Friki how nice it looks today. And then other thing you could do is, share amongst all the realms, share to everyone you can. And then the most important is to subscribe.